Hello and welcome! I'm DDF Racer, and in a few weeks I'm going to be hosting my biggest community event of the year. That's right, it's time for the annual Circuit Thermalito community event, and the Ford Transit van races of course, but this year things look a little bit different. Thanks to Nukedrop, a professional track developer for Assetto Corsa, we have a brand new, state-of-the-art version of Circuit Thermalito, and you could be one of the first ever people to race on it. It's the same layout, mostly, but with completely redesigned road surfaces, walls, runoff areas, curbs, terrain, buildings, actually, to be honest, the whole thing has been redesigned and rebuilt from scratch to modern standards, and I know I'm biased, but honestly, it looks absolutely stunning and drives better than ever. On November the 18th at 8 PM UTC, the server will go live for the Ford Transit Van Support event featuring 2 4-lap races, the second with a full reverse grid. You gotta have a bit of chaos in those vans, right? There are links in the video description for both the van mod and the DDF community skin pack which you'll need to take part. For the main event, which goes live at 9 PM UTC on November the 18th, we'll be driving the Porsche Cup car, specifically this one, the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup 2017 car. It's going to be a 90-minute race starting in the afternoon, but with 3 times time acceleration, it'll be well into the night by the checkered flag, so make sure you map a headlights button. Car setups will not be fixed, so for once in a DDF Racer community event, you can actually play with the setup. Damage will be set to 50%, and both fuel use and tyre wear will be set to 2 times the normal rate, so there's definitely going to be a pit stop required, maybe even 2. There will also be live race control and an actual human-driven safety car, so this next part is very important. If you want to take part in the Porsche Cup race, you need to be on my Discord server and in the Thermalito voice comms channel. If not, how are you going to hear the calls for the safety car? Now, you don't need a microphone and you don't have to take part in the chat if you don't want to, but you do need to be able to hear what's going on so you can hear the calls from race control and also the safety car. The Porsche is default Assetto Corsa DLC, so no need to download any specific mods for that, but we will be running a full grid of custom DDF community liveries, so you'll need to download the skin pack for that. Link in the video description. Each livery can only be used once, but they come in teams of 2, which means that yes, this year we have a teams championship. When you register for the race, you can see who's picked which livery so far, so have a think about who you might want to team up with and take on Thermalito this year. Speaking of signing up, Just Race are once again hosting the servers and looking after all of the registrations this year. No downloads or special software required, just go to ddf.justrace.net and you can register directly from there for both the Transit Van Support event and the main Porsche Cup race too, by clicking on the register button down here and picking a skin. To be able to sign up, you will need to have linked your Discord account to your Just Race account, which you can do quite easily by going to your Just Race profile settings page and connecting them up that way. And you'll also need to be a member of my Discord server. It should only take a few seconds, and like I said earlier, it just means that you're guaranteed not to miss out on the voice comms and race control messages in the race. And when it's time for the race, those register buttons on Just Race will turn into join buttons, so just click that and it'll take you straight in with your pre-selected livery. It really is as simple as that. One more thing I want to point out though is the ping. People will be taking part in these races from all over the world, which means we're relying a lot on people's internet connections to do the right thing. The server I'm hosting everything from is based in the US, which is what offers the best global averages for people's connections, but there are going to be issues. There's absolutely no avoiding that, and Assetto Corsa doesn't exactly have the best netcode in sim racing to begin with, so please, be careful. Give yourself and the other person a little bit of extra room than you normally would, as the last thing I'm sure both of you would want is to be taken out of the race due to some silly invisible contact or bad netcode. And last but not least, there will be a practice server running 24/7 before race day, so get out there and get practicing. Don't leave it until the last minute to make sure that your Assetto Corsa works or that you can't connect to the server. Work out your race fuel and your tyre numbers, practice that pit stop entry, map a headlights button button, and everything else you need to do to get race ready. Now, if you do have any issues, or if I've missed something in this video that you're not sure about and you've got any questions, then please let me know on Discord, and either myself or someone else from the community will get you sorted out ASAP. There's a specific channel on my Discord for important event information and updates. There's also a place for the full entry list of who's in which liveries. There's the voice comms channel, and there's also the general Thermalito chat section for all of your questions, screenshots, videos, or anything else you want to share or discuss with everyone else taking part in the race. Anyway, all of the links that you need to take part in this event are down in the video description, from the Porsche and the Transit van skin packs to the circuit itself, and also the van mod, so check that out. I hope I've covered everything. If I haven't, please do let me know on Discord. Honestly, I cannot wait for this event, and I can't wait to get out on track with you guys and go racing at Thermalito real soon. But until then, go get practicing!